Hi guys, welcome back to the start of what I'm hoping to be is an exciting series of videos where I've shilled, I've sold out, I'm going to be doing reaction content because it looks kind of fun. I've never really done it before, so we're going to just wing this and see where it goes. So I'm not good at classic progressive rock, you know, your old school stuff from the 1970s, so I figured it's about time I started exploring it, listening to it, figuring out if it's something I actually enjoy. To that end, I'm going to be doing a series of videos over the coming however long now, where I will be listening to a classic prog album that I have never heard before in my life. And as you can see from down there, we are going to be listening to Gentle Giant's In a Glass House today. Never heard this album before. I have listened to Gentle Giant before, just never this one, but this one's quite well rated. It's pretty up there on Prog Archives, so I figure I'm going to give you a running commentary with my thoughts and feelings as we go along with this one. I have no idea what to expect, never listened to this before, so I'm a little bit nervous, but at the same time kind of excited to see if this clicks for me. Now, I see there's like a couple of bonus tracks down here. I'm not going to count those for the purposes of the listening experience. We're just going to do the main 6 tracks, and let's just go from here, guys. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Shattering glass, that's different. Okay. Are we like in a restaurant or something? Are we breaking things? What's going on? It kind of reminds me of Pink Floyd, you know, like with money and the cash registers, except somebody's just breaking stuff. Oh, because he's in a glass house, he's breaking the glass. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, get some melody going here. Okay. Different, let's turn up a tiny bit. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Keyboards coming in, we like that, we like keyboards. Ooh. Oh, there's Gentle Giant. Okay. Ooh. Runaway. Ooh, okay, is he now? I love those vocals, honestly. I've always liked Gentle Giant's vocals. I can understand why people might not like them, but I dig them. I think they sound cool. They fit the music really well. Love those keys, honestly. I kind of like how offset that sort of like splattery sounding keyboard effect is. I think that's really cool. And the bass work as well. Love it. Okay, we've got a little bit of flute work going on. Or is it recorder? Woodwinds of some description, I don't know. We weren't expecting that. Or this. But I guess that's kind of Gentle Giant in a nutshell, isn't it? You don't expect much of what's going on, it just sort of happens. Okay, you got a groove going on. That's cool. Gentle, I kind of like Gentle Giant, obviously. Again, there's that sort of squelchy keyboard noise, I like that. It almost sounds like Rhubarb and Custard. Do you ever watch that show, Rhubarb and Custard? It's basically just like whimsical, and I really kind of like that. I like the whimsy of this. It's nice. Yeah, that's cool. That is a fun little bit. I like that. Ooh, there's that recorder again. It feels weird listening to this for the first time in this context as well, kind of giving you my unfiltered reaction to everything. Like, I feel vulnerable. Ooh, that's got some groove to it. I like that. That bass sitting underneath those guitars, that's real nice. The drumming's really good as well, like, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, everyone says like Haken is kind of like Dream Theater meets Gentle Giant, and I'm kind of feeling where those comparisons are coming from when I listen to tracks like this. You can kind of just imagine Ross Jennings floating over the top of this. Ooh. Oh, hello. There's xylophone. We didn't expect that. Oh, I like that. That's fun. Yeah, that's really kind of quirky and I really enjoy that. These sort of styles, I love this. This is kind of cool. This is the unexpected instrumentation that you just get from classic prog. They're really going for it on that xylophone, aren't they? Jesus. Yeah, I'm not mucking around here. That was cool. That was cool. I guess that's kind of where you get like the idea of progressive rock and metal with these unexpected musical segues, because who knew there was a xylophone solo coming? I didn't. And I appreciate that. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. Squelcher keyboards are back. There we go. Squelcher, baby. Let's go. This feels like classic prog rock, you know. If somebody said to me, what is prog rock? I'd probably just play this track for them and say, this is kind of what it's all about, man. Yeah, I like that. That was a really good opener. I enjoyed that a lot. I thought it was really cool. Especially like the xylophone solo, I thought that was really, really cool. Okay, here we go, track 2, an Inmate's Lullaby. First track was The Runaway, and now we've got an Inmate's Lullaby. Bearing in mind, I know nothing about the lyrical content, the concept, if there is one, any of that stuff. I'm going into this completely blind. Never heard this album before, picked it at random from Prog Archive's Top 100 list, so this is completely unfiltered, pure reaction content, which is good in some ways, maybe? I don't know. We're just testing the waters here. We're seeing where we go with this. Ooh. Okay, I like the effects on the vocals there. That's cool. That's cool. That's gentle. Again, gentle giant. Maybe that's the point. They've got this whole gentle thing going on for them. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. That's weird time signatures going on there. We like that. Like, you gotta think to yourself, this was 1973, right? Okay, if memory serves correctly, that's like Dark Side of the Moon time, I think. Is that right? Maybe. I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong. But you gotta think what other sort of music was coming out around this sort of time. You know, the 70s were really such an incredible time for creativity. I mean, just listen to that. You can't go and dance to that. You imagine you come round to your friend's house in 1973 and he's got his aspic salad on the side ready for lunch, and then he starts putting this on the old long-playing record player, and everyone's just like, Jeremy, what are you listening to? And Jeremy's just sitting there in the corner vibing like this. He's just like, Crazy Jeremy. Ooh, we slowed right down here. Oh. What is going on? Okay. I feel a jump scare coming along. Come on. You're teasing me here now, Gentle Giant. Feels very ominous. Feels like they're building up to something here. Ooh. I like the layered vocals going on here, that's cool. There's always one thing I've always been aware of with Gentle Giant is kind of like the vocal harmonization thing going on. That's always been kind of one of their things. I'm just trying to remember which Gentle Giant albums I've actually listened to already, because there has been a couple, but I'm not as au fait with the names of the albums, so just bear with me 2 seconds, I'm going to check that. Deeply professional attitude of mine here, just checking things on the fly, zero research being done, but that's kind of the point of this video. Let's double check. Okay, so it's... oh gosh. Dun, dun, dun. I love that. It kind of feels like a kid's nursery rhyme in a sort of weird kind of way. And I dig that. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so it's The Power and the Glory and Octopus I've listened to before. And I enjoyed those. I thought they were really good. But In a Glass House, first time. I like how... like quirky but vulnerable this feels. You know, you've got these weird kind of ethereal vocal things going on, and then you've got this kind of haunted nursery rhyme thing afterwards as well, with the weird kind of... is it a xylophone? I guess it sounds like a xylophone. Some sort of like percussive instrument. It's so weird. I enjoyed that though. That was definitely a very quirky entry into this album's canon. Okay, track 3, Way of Life. Ooh! Ooh! Hello! Oh, here we go. Jeremy is dancing to this one, by the way. He's just... we've moved on from an Inmate's Lullaby, and Jeremy is just sat in the corner now. Way of Life. He's grooving. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's groovy. I'm digging that a lot. Oh, that is such a good bass groove. That's so cool. Let me just actually close Steam. There we go. I am more invisible. Oh, there we go, piano. Like that, very cool. I think this is my favourite so far. This is a really cool song, I like this a lot. Again, those keys are cool, I like that a lot, that's very cool. It's just discordant, it's weird, it's jammy, it's angular. I'm loving this. This is very cool. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Keys as well. Me and Jeremy dancing in the corner now. Okay, yeah, this is the kind of like experience I was wanting. I like the first two songs, I did. Runaway felt kind of like classic prog, and then Inmate's Lullaby was weird as anything, but I think this is the kind of groovy, funkadelic weirdness that I've come to expect from Gentle Giant, and this is a really fun song. I like this a lot. Is it the longest on the album? Second longest on the album, by 2 seconds. There we go. I'm very church organy at the moment. Pastoral. I'm waiting for the drop. It feels like we've got a drop coming. I could be wrong. In this Gentle Giant, you never really know what you're going to get. Oh. Oh, there we go. I like that. Feels like we're building to a big payoff here. I like that a lot. Oh, hello. Oh, we've gone weird and scary. Oh god. It's like we suddenly turned a corner. Oh, no. Maybe. Yeah, we've kind of turned a corner into the freaky zone. Ooh. Again, this bass work is so freaking good. Oh, I think we're about to be back to another Jansen groove. Here we go. I like this section a lot as well, like kind of like flip-flapping between the keyboards and the sort of drums and bass and everything. I love that. You say whatever you will about Gentle Giant, they really knew how to make interesting keyboard textures, didn't they? Like, God, this is how bad my knowledge of the band is. I can't even tell you who the keyboard player is, so it's probably a name I've heard like 100 times before, but I actually need to look that up, because otherwise it's going to do my head in if I don't know. Da-da-da-da-da, discography, Inner Glass House, personnel. Who is responsible? It's Kerry Minier. I don't know the name Kerry Minier. I feel that's terrible of me because, like I say, I've only listened to Gentle Giant a little bit. I've never really delved much into them, so I haven't done much research into history of the band, who's been in it, who wasn't in it, who left when, whatever. So, no, I'm surprised I haven't heard that name before. It's like I feel I would have heard that name just from existing within the prog rock community in space, but for whatever reason, doesn't ring any bells. However, moving on. Carrie Mania. Cool dude. Like it. Ooh, for a minute outro here, we've got a little bit of a da 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 da. Extended. Keeps on going. Still going. Okay, we get it. You can wrap it. Nope, nope. Oh, it's a fade out. It's fine. It's fine. We'll forgive you the fade out. We'll forgive you the fade out because the rest of the track was amazing, especially that opening, like immediate blast off into Funkadelic, like dance city. That was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Oh, do I hear something in the background? Doth mine ears deceive me? Are we building up to the next track, track 4, Experience? Is that where we're going with this, Gentle Giant? Is that where you're leading me to? To experience? What's happened? Oh. 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 Something's going on. It's quite quiet. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We faded down, and we're going back up. Okay. Okay, yeah, Haken have basically blatantly just ripped off Gentle Giant. This sounds a lot like any a cappella section you want to take from across Haken's discography. So yeah, this is where they get it from. I mean, it's just Ross Jennings, right? You can hear it, right? Ross, Gentle Giant's lawyers are knocking on your door. What do you do in this situation? It is actually really kind of cool hearing like where Haken's influences have clearly come from, though, because it's so blatant. I mean, not in a bad way. It's just kind of cool to see that this is where it kind of kicked off from. Okay, Jeremy is no longer grooving. Jeremy is like in the corner. He is tripping balls right now. I've got to say, I do like the emphasis that this album is putting on both the keyboards and the bass, you know, two of like my favourite instruments in prog. Legitimately though, I am amazed that Haken haven't covered this song. Like, could you imagine how cool this would sound with a little bit of an extra progressive metal edge? Not that I'm letting my biases show through or anything like that, but that would sound cool as hell, right? Get that bass groove. I've got to pick up my 4-string and got practicing and do some Gentle Giant covers, man. That'd be fun as hell. If I ever have the balls to actually play my instrument on recording for you guys. I don't know if I have got the chutzpah to do that. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. It's one thing to talk on camera, it's quite another to actually allow my fingers to do the talking for a change. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Ooh. Again, you got this kind of ecclesiastical vibe to some of the vocals here. It feels like, you know, church choirs or whatever. Kind of gives me that sleepy Middle England village vibe at times. Like, you just imagine there's a village fete going on where they're judging like who's got the largest marrow and stuff like that. Behave. Yeah, this is definitely got church vibes. And again with the bass taking the lead. I love it. I love it. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Okay, everyone's coming in. Jeremy's back to grooving again. The aspic salad is all but finished. I'll have to get another 1970s dinner item out, I don't know. Oh! That's some good vocals there, man. Guitar solo, let's go, let's go. Da, da. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da. That is a good groove. It's off kilter, it's weird, it's fresh sounding to me at least. Yeah, honestly, I just love how prominent the bass is across this entire record so far. That just gives me happy feelings, because I love bass so much. It's my instrument of choice. Again, I am so bad at this. I need to double check who the bassist player is for this band, because, frankly, damn. Okay, discography. We are in a glass house. We are looking at personnel. Oh my god, these guys played a lot of instruments each, didn't they? Ray Schulman. Okay, okay. What a champion. Oh shoot, he died 2 years ago. That sucks. Hell of a legacy he's left there. I mean, he just... There's this great groove to it all, you know? It just feels really funky. It's kind of got that disco groove to it, but without feeling like disco. This definitely is prog rock, but it's got that funkiness to it. It's got that kind of danceable vibe. I'm a bit intrigued by the next track, A Reunion, because like looking at the play count on Spotify, like, the next highest played song on this album is the opening track with nearly 500,000. But this next one's like just over 2 minutes long and it's got 1.6 million plays, so does that mean it's being used in things? Possibly? That's normally what that means, right? Like, maybe it was popular on a certain video or something like that, I don't know. Oh. Again, we're back to this Haken thing again. Or rather, Haken doing the Gentle Giant thing, obviously, because I know these guys came first, obviously. Building up that funkiness, come on. Yeah, this is my favourite track of the album so far. Experience and Way of Life, like those, like Way of Life and Experience in that order, those two songs, one after the other, that's been amazing. That has been a really good 16 minutes or so of music. Absolutely killer. Love that. Instrumental outro, so good, man. Just don't give me another fade out this time, guys. Come on. Don't ruin it with two. You get one. Everybody gets one fade out per... Oh, are they? Are they daring? Oh, come off it. 2 fade outs! In a row! Banned! Disallowed! Naughty Gentle Giant! How dare you play with my... Oh, no. Okay, right, anyway, let's see what this next track is. A Reunion, the highest played track on the album. See what happens. Okay. Reunion. Ooh, it's like a little heartbeat. Oh. Oh, here we go. Na, 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 na. Meeting in this way, who could have known how our destinies and feels like we've got a cute little ballad going on here. Maybe that's what we've got. I'm just trying to figure out if I've heard this from somewhere before, because the whole 1.6 million streams kind of makes me think that maybe yes. Has this been used in something before? I'm gonna need to look this up. I feel like maybe it has been. Gentle Giant, a reunion. Let's have a look. Any particular reason why this is the most streamed song? This is nice, you know. Pleasant, kind of like a little break in the action. Still not figuring out why it's got 1.6 million streams, but maybe it's because it's short, I don't know. Yeah, it's pleasant. It's not my favourite off the album. It's a little bit, it's there, it exists. Anyway, we're moving now into the title track and final song of the album, and longest, which obviously, because it's prog rock, means it's going to be an absolute banger. Ooh. Okay, sure. Violin's back, we like that. Giving me a little bit of a folksy vibe. Bit of Steel Eye Span maybe going on here. Maybe they were buddies, I don't know. So you play the violin on this. In a glass. Okay. I like those keys, that's very cool. It's very cool. Personnel. Who played the violin? Who did play the violin? Can't find it. Somebody played the violin. They did a good job. As Guy said, Derek Shulman's vocals are really good. Like, I can get if people don't like them, because they have got a certain unique timbre to them, shall I say. But, I don't know, I think it really fits the music. I like it a lot. Bit of saxophone, we like that. Some people I know really don't like the saxophone, but I love it. Oh, up the tempo here. Bass groove's killer again as always. Yeah, I'm really digging the folksy vibes on this final track. I like this a lot. Like I say, it kind of reminds me of a slightly more progressive Steel Eye Span. Because, I mean, I don't think Steel Eye Span ever really used Moog synthesizers or saxophones, but, you know, here we are. Those guitars are just cool, man. I love the tone they've got going on for this. It almost feels like it's future-proofed itself in a weird sort of way, because you know how a lot of albums from the 70s have that particular sound and vibe to them where they feel very isolated within their decade? Something about, I don't know, there's something about this entire album, especially that guitar tone, which sounds like it was ahead of its time in a weird sort of way. I don't know if I'm just talking complete nonsense or not, but that's just how it feels to me. Okay. Really leaning on the instrumentals on this song. I like that. Oh, we've segued again. This sounds familiar. Beardfish. That is total Beardfish vibes. Come on. You hear it, right? I can't think of it. It might be off Sleeping in Traffic Part 2. It's so Beardfish! Come on! These guys, the Gentle Giant, man. They clearly inspired a lot of people. Okay, sure. I can even hear Rickard Shawblom's voice, like, in my head as these parts are being sung, because this is so Beardfish. And then we just segue again into another style. Man, these guys are nuts, okay? Cowbell, come on. God, I love how versatile these vocals are. They go from these like really high falsettos, these croons, to almost like aggressive punkiness to them. I love that. I mean, look, we just went from that to this. Gentle, soulful, pleasant. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we've gone full Americana. God, honestly, the backbone of that bass playing is just so friggin' good. Ah. Groove on it. I feel if Jeremy's still dancing in the corner, then, you know, he's definitely seeing colours right now. And this has been a trip. This has been a real trip. No, you don't get to do a third fade out in one album, Gentle Giant. You behave. You stop that now. We've still got like another 50 seconds left of this track. Is there a hidden track? Or are you just going to give me 50 seconds of complete silence after you've done 2 fade outs already? You are on the naughty step. Is that it? Oh, no, we are not done. Oh. Okay, it's like a little bit of a summary of the entire album. Oh, they're breaking stuff again. Stop it! Stop breaking the glass house. You're going to have to pay for that. Expensive. Okay. Unless we've got anything hidden within the next 12 seconds or so, I think we are good. Yeah, okay, that was very interesting. Very, very good indeed. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I thought that was really, really good. Strong album. Highlights for me definitely include the sort of run from Way of Life and Experience. I wasn't so hot on A Reunion. I felt like it was a bit of a speed bump, but I don't know, maybe you need that in an album this weird. And that final title track as well, that went places. That was cool. I feel maybe it takes a little bit of a run-up to get going. I felt like the Runaway, whilst it was a good track, I did feel perhaps it was one of the weaker moments on the album. But in some ways, maybe it's better to get that out of the way first thing. But honestly, from the weirdness of an Inmate's Lullaby up to the incredible funky grooves of the later tracks and some of those really creative drum fills, fantastic variety in the vocals, I like this. I thought this was a really great album. I thoroughly enjoyed this. So yeah, there we go. First time during a very first time listening reaction. If you did enjoy this video and you want me to see, want me to react to something else I've never listened to, drop me some suggestions. If I have never listened to the albums, I'll probably put them on a short list, and we'll maybe do this once a week or something like that. Could be fun. Could be fun. Okay, so that has been Gentle Giants in a Glass House. I've been Ian. This has been Rhyme Signatures. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you at the next one. Peace out.